Namaskar. I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you, may I say that, Rahu Ketu's transit, the introduction. Today we are going to discuss transit of Rahu and Ketu, which is happening since 6th of March 2019 till 19th of September 2020. First question arises, what is transit? What is transit? The answer is, transit means the passage of a heavenly body, a planet, through zodiac. We, astrologer, prepare the birth chart on the basis of time, date of birth, place of birth. To judge the transit, we need amphories for the year, for the next 100 year or 10 year, for which the good or the bad effects of transit are to be judged and calculated. The transit system consists of apprising the position of all the 9 planets at any particular time of day or the month of the week, for which the good or bad effect are to be ascertained through together with the planetary position and the rising sign in the birth chart. One of the basic theory of Indian Vedic astrology is that all the influences of 9 planets give their fruit through the moon sign. That the moon sign being the heavenly body nearest to the earth. The influence filtered through the moon, because moon govern our vision, our happiness, harmony, lifespan and health. In Indian Vedic astrology, to judge the transit from the natal moon chart, the sign in which the moon is at birth is popularly called the Rashi of the native. Rashi literally means a cluster or a heap. But since the sign in Indian Vedic astrology are identified with constellation which contains a heap or cluster of the stars forming a particularly geometric pattern, so these are happening. Rahu and Ketu, the 2 nodes of the moon, take about 19 months to transit through a sign. They are unique in the sense they are always transiting retrograding, indicating karma from the previous life. Rahu and Ketu are the mysterious unseen points in space causing the eclipses. They are not technically planet, but the influence is so significant that they are given the status of the planets. These 2 are next in importance to other 2 planets, Jupiter and Saturn. In Indian Vedic astrology, Rahu Ketu are known as 2 invisible planets. Rahu, or the north node of the moon, Ketu, or the south node of the moon, are actually the point of intersection of the points of the sun. May I say these 2 are the points of intersection of the paths of the sun and the moon, where they move on the celestial sphere. The point of intersection where the moon is rising above the earth during transiting is called Rahu, or the dragon's head, or ascending node of the moon, or the north node of the moon. The point of intersection where the moon is declining below the earth is called Ketu, or the dragon's tail, or the descending node of the moon, or the south node of the moon. They are always 180 degrees apart from each other. These 2 nodes are quite unique, quite important to astrologers, to astronomers, to Vedic mathematicians, to numerologists. These 2 nodes are not fixed in the outer space. More backward, they're always retrograding, never direct. Because in ancient time, with the help of these 2 nodes, exact date of solar eclipses, lunar eclipses could be determined by astrologers, astromathematicians, astronomers. Since the influence creates a wide range of emotional behavior and reflect bipolar nature of the mankind, any bipolar disorder in mankind are due to Rahu and Ketu. Rahu, the north node of the moon, the negative aspect of Rahu is in a native makes them active, arrogant, stubborn, obsessed, any form of behavior, any kind of disorder, phobia, panicking, eating disorder, disruptive behavior, which works mainly on the mental level. It is a malefic planet, dynamic in nature, hedonistic in behavior, eternally dissatisfied. Rahu makes its native egoistic, selfish, stubborn, awkward, irrational, pleasure-seeking, cruel, ruthless, conspirators, spies, rebels. Rahu brings confusion, ignorance, arrogance, phobias, enmity, evil acts. The positive aspect of Rahu is extroverted, affirming, ambitious, gives talent for the photography, graphic designing, software designing, film image presentation, film image editing, software technology, aeronautical engineering, aeronautical technology, aeronautical designing, alien technology, super advanced technology. Rahu brings fame, rising, success, physical attractiveness, beauty beyond belief. Rahu makes its native super intelligent, supernatural powers, sharp as samurai, bold as lion, and extremely secretive. Rahu can make native extremely successful, but often they occupy seat in opposition. Rahu gives native unique vision, through which they also see the unseen side of all the truth. Rahu is a planet of materialism, give material gain in any particular area. Rahu is a karak of paternal grandfather, a snake catcher, a snake charmer, a serpent, a place involved in darkness, a bug, a decorated vehicle, conflicts, arguments, dreams, nightmares, wicked people, reptile, gambling, foreign, going abroad, impurity, enlargement of spleen, painful swelling, inflammation in the body, infections, phalgam, sorrow, an acute sharp pain, hidden abdominal ulcers, malignant tumor, falsehood, harsh words, arrogance, southwest direction, a big forest, a mountain, a travel, world of serpents, worshipper of Chinmastika, extreme power beyond limit, extreme beauty beyond description, space technology, advanced science, palpitation of heart, leprosy, bipolar conduct and bipolar behavior, deep depressions, venomous bites, witchcraft, devil worshippers, smallpox, and in-laws in the relationship. Rahu gives health problem, suffering which cannot be diagnosed by any equipment of scientific equipment or cured. Rahu's major health problem, sometimes that can be a living issue for the longer period of time. You're suffering with that condition for a longer period of time. Sometimes nobody can tell you why is it there, that particular problem in health is there, how can that be removed. Rahu also gives its native self-destructive tendencies, self-inflicted tendencies, any form of behavior disorder, epilepsy, lunacy, phobia, panicking, eating disorders, heart attack, disruptive behavior. Bad place Rahu can give you obstacles, delays, hindrances, hassles, complications, harassments, insecurity, uncertainties, fear, loss of position, status, prestige, loss of status, loss of honor, loss of reputation, totally listed legal complications, blacklisted legal complications, hassles after hassles, imprisonment, misfortune. Rahu can make native extremely successful, but often they occupy seat in opposition. Rahu can give you all sides of the truth. Rahu will not hide anything from you. Rahu rules the zodiac signs Virgo and secretly on Aquarius, and exalted in Taurus and Gemini, and debilitated in Sagittarius and Scorpio. The house is good for Rahu are third house and the sixth house. Bad houses for Rahu in birth chart are 8th house and the 12th house. Rahu's color is navy blue color or smoky blue. Rahu's elements is air. Rahu's metal is lead. Rahu's stone is Hassonite garnet. Rahu's day is Wednesday. Rahu's direction is southwest. Rahu's number is 4. Rahu and Ketu are two nodes of the moon and around taking 19 months for transit through a sign. So may I say that I'll repeat again. So in this year, Rahu is going to enter in Gemini and Ketu is entering, already is transiting in Gemini, and Ketu is transiting already in Sagittarius since 6th of March till 19th September 2019. So may I say that these both are mysterious, very mysterious. Now I'm going to explore about Ketu. Ketu, or the dragon's tail, or the descending node of the moon, which is depicted as a headless torso with the body of a fish. Ketu considered malefic, but it's much less malefic than Rahu. Rahu's is highest when it comes to malefic effects. Ketu is far less. Ketu is considered to be mokshkarak, liberator, far more positive than negative. Positive Ketu can give native influence, spirituality, makes highly sensitive, extremely emotional, gives the person thirst of knowledge, spiritual knowledge, enlightenment through spiritual knowledge, spiritual power, power of healing, healing through herbs, spices, foods, vibrations, talkative, imaginative, love to exaggerate. The positive effect, the positive aspect of Ketu gives talent for dog trainer, like a dog breeder or the dog trainer. These two professions belong to Ketu. Toy manufacturers, pig farmers, chemical dealers, chemical manufacturer, onions, garlic, wholesale dealer of onion and garlic belong to Ketu. ENT specialist, bananas, skin specialist, pharmacist, this particular profession belong to Ketu. Herbalist, therapist who deal with back, legs, joint pain. Herbal farmer, herbal supplier, plastic and rubber manufacturer, and a dealer. And software, may I say that software designing belong to Rahu, not to Ketu. But may I say that Ketu is also very, very unique, very, very dignified. Ketu is a karak of maternal grandfather. Ketu is a karak of son as well. Ketu is also karak if you have a pet dog. Ketu represents donkey, worshipping God Ganesh as well. All the religious ceremonies represented by Ketu. Knowledge of Brahma represented by Ketu. Silence fasting like a Moon Vrat represented by Ketu. Philosophy, Mantra Shastra belong to Ketu. Instability of mind sometimes belong to Ketu. Back problem is kind of belong to Ketu. Chemist, a hunter, comfort of a son, salvation, sacred knowledge, rising, success, name, establishment, all kind of wealth, all sort of luxuries, sometimes loss of appetite, stomach aches, skin problem, urinary infections, bladder problem, kidney problems, boils, pain from the ulcers, and eye sores belong to Ketu. Negative Ketu make the person can make native the person cripple, suffering with arthritis, back problem, back health issues. There's an active Ketu. linked with, if somebody have a blood issues with kidneys disorders, feet problem, you can't, swelling in the feet, your feet are not going to bear your own weight. There's also that particular health problem belong to anything to do with feet or legs. Not legs, mostly the feet belong to Ketu. Lost the power of discrimination, becoming crazy, indecisive, very restless, extremely moody, also belong to Ketu. Ketu is exalted in Sagittarius, and may I say that with all due respect, Ketu is extremely unique in Sagittarius and owns Pisces and Scorpio. Secretly owns Scorpio, but debilitated in Gemini. The house good for Ketu is 9th house in the birth chart and the 12th house. The house bad for Ketu in the birth chart are 6th house and the 8th house. Ketu's color is brown, and sometimes we represent it by the Ketu's color black and white, mixed black and white. Ketu's element is air. Ketu's metal is fine gold. Ketu's stone is real cat's eye. Ketu's day is Thursday. Ketu's direction is northeast. Ketu's number representation is by 7. So these are Ketu's elementary introductions. So may I say that in Rahu Ketu, you have to know the elements of the Rahu Ketu before you understand the transit. Rahu Ketu's transit, first I like to give you a caution that this is a general prediction relating to Rahu Ketu's period, is applicable to billions of people around the globe. But one must remember that these are general predictions in nature. But if you want a specific report about the specific effect on you personally, then you'll have to take a private consultation through website. It's like this prediction I've created for, may I say that, 7 billion people around of this globe, more than 7 billion people of this globe. So this is general prediction of the Rahu and Ketu. So may I say that if you are thinking about particular prediction through your birth chart and have to be gone, then you have to go through my website and apply through the website for the particular prediction. Rahu entered Gemini. Ketu entered in Sagittarius on 6th of March 2019. They'll be transiting till 19th of September 2020. The movement of Rahu Ketu has been keenly watched by those who wants to be forewarned, who always wanted to be aware about these two planets. It takes place after every 18 to 19 months. The placement of Rahu in our natal birth chart shows the area in our that will require special attention in this lifetime. And Ketu's placement in our birth chart indicates what we are carrying over from the previous lifetime. I'm going to repeat this whole thing again, this particular. The placement of Rahu in our natal chart or the birth chart shows the area in our lifetime that will require special attention in this lifetime. And the Ketu placement in our birth chart indicates what we are carrying over from the previous lifetime. So these two are quite important. When we want to cash the previous karmas, when we want to get rid of the previous karmas, when we have a positive karmas or the negative karmas, both of them are revealed by Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu always moving in retrograde direction, changing their sign every 18 to 19 months. The following is may I say, general prediction based on the transit of the nodes. This is based on your moon sign or the moon Rashi placement. In any case, the specific results are heavily depend on the basic strength of the natal chart and also the running Mahadasha of the individual person. But a strong natal chart is a blessing from the heaven and minimize all the negativity. If the moon chart is very strong, that will be extremely good. Also, there are 7 other planets in the Vedic astrology. Their placement and transit have to be taken into account for an accurate prediction. So, we learn the transit effect through the moon chart. Rahu is a planet of materialism, gives the material gain in a particular area. It gives extremely good result in Kendra or Trikona, 1st, 4th, 7th, 10th, or the 1st, 5th, 9th houses. If well placed, it gives happiness. If well aspected, it gives happiness, harmony, acquisition of wealth, powerful position. But it also gives mental anxiety. It creates condition wherein you really cannot enjoy material gain. If not well placed in the chart, not well aspected, it can give loss of position, demotion, legal hassles, legal conflicts, misfortune, arguments with your own people, professional argument, personal argument, living in a conflict 24/7 in the life, loss of reputation, blame game, scandals, mishappening. And also it urges one to turn to the highest power to seek mental peace. Ketu is a planet of moksha, gives success, establishment, rising, name, fame, saintly wisdom, future generation in a particular area. It gives extremely good result in Kendra or Trikona. But if well placed, it gives name. Well placed Ketu gives you fame, rising, happiness. If well aspected, it gives you happiness, acquisition of wealth, a power, status, prestige, honor. It also gives you downfall. It creates condition wherein you really cannot really exist anywhere. You can be totally nobody. You will be there, but your status will be almost zero. If the Ketu is not well placed, not well aspected, it can give you major obstacles, delay after delay, hindrances after hindrances, misfortune, no peace of mind, no happiness, ill health, misfortune, mishappenings. You will be going beyond rising. There will not be rising. If the Ketu is not supporting you, you have a Raj Yoga, you will not be able to enjoy the Raj Yoga. You want to enjoy the Raj Yoga, Ketu have to be positive. If you want to see your rising, you want to achieve your wealth, accomplishment, status, prestige, name, fame, establishment, and you want to see your rising, Ketu have to be positive. Without Ketu's positivity, Raj Yoga cannot be enjoyed to that extent. You will be there, but rising will not be there. When you say supremacy only comes with the blessing of Ketu. Ketu represents flag. And every country have a flag, that is Ketu. So if you want to be supremacy, if you want to achieve supremacy, self-independence, the Ketu have to be positive. If the Ketu is not positive, supremacy will not be acquired. You will be there, fine, you will be doing fine, but supremacy will not be there. If you want to be known in the world, Ketu have to support you, thick or thin. Before we started looking into your horoscope, be sure to visit our website and subscribe to our online services, which include all the full-length videos as well as all the tasks, precautions and chantings. To have these features and more, either click the link below or visit our website prakashastrologer.com and go to the subscribe tab, then select subscription plans. From there you can choose which subscription package is more suitable for you to purchase. Thank you and enjoy. For Leo, Rahu is transiting in Gemini in 11th house and Ketu is transiting in Sagittarius, which is 5th house for Leo. Both this whole apply to if your moon sign is Leo as well as your rising sign ascendant is Leo. Since 6th of March 2019 till 19th of September 2020, Rahu is now in 11th house and Ketu is in the 5th house for Leo. Rahu would be in 11th house, and this time period for next 18 to 19 months will be quite phenomenal for Leo. Ketu's position in 5th house. Rahu's transit over 11th house will bring rise in income resources, financial or professional opportunities. Leo, positive changes will happen in profession and fulfillment of long cherished desire, hope, expectation. Leo, you will have anxiety, but your initiative will help you to get out from that anxiety. There will be rise in social activities, professional activities, financial activities is very much on cards. Leo, you got to control your dealing, mingling, socializing. May I say that control means you have to invest more creativity, more vision, more drive, more determination, more thoughtful planning in your dealing, mingling and socializing. That's the only way you can achieve the effect from elite, achieve the finest achievement from elite. Outflow of funds will be higher, no doubt about it. There will be inclination toward study of tantra, alchemy, spirituals, religious rituals. Family life and families, if you are happily married, then your children's side will have some tensions. Leo, do take care of your parents' health and well-being, especially your mother's health and well-being. Your financial resources will be flourished. Your money will come from many resources, more than 1, 2, 3. Family life will improve, no doubt about it. You'll be blessed with valuable items and assets. You will command more respect and honor in society, but the command and more respect will be there due to your knowledgeability and skill. You'll command more respect in society and demand more for you because you want to be recognized and appreciated for your knowledgeability and skill. This time period, Leo, you will develop faith and spiritual devotion and get definitely providential help from people around you. Elite will support you. Decision maker will support you. Higher authorities will support you. People's money will come to you because people show the confidence in you. You'll be able to overcome any enemies or many enemies. There will be a rise in name, fame and establishment. Please make sure your clarity of thoughts and understanding about other people and other people's understanding and thought about you must be good. Make sure that your clarity of understanding about the people around you and the people's understanding and clarity of thought about you, there should not be any misunderstanding between you and the people and you. Make sure that, please, you got to make sure that. Sometime you'll come across a situation when people can misunderstood you or people can misunderstand you or you will totally misunderstood the whole understanding of the people, then you'll have an issue. You have to be extremely cautious if you want to create any romantic relationship. Be very cautious. Please be aware of heavy borrowing. If you're borrowing money and investing the money in a business profession venture, make sure that business profession venture must not be risky. If you are investing that money into gambling or taking any huge risk, financial risk of your investment, then please don't borrow the money and invest in a gamble. No. If you do that, you will end up losing your assets or property. Leo, you will develop faith, devotion. You'll get financial resources from abroad. People from abroad will come and help you. But Leo, please be aware of any kind of financial losses, unnecessary expenditure, incident of fire, accident, sickness in the family, or you're living in a conflict. Please be aware of that. Be aware of that. If you invest money in a risky ventures, you'll go through financial losses. And sometimes you can be heavily fined or you'll go through a lot of punishments, financial punishments. And some sort of a fire incident can happen. Be careful. Be aware of that. In sickness in family, like a mother can be ill or father's health will not be good, or you have a health issue regarding your own partner, or children can have some sort of a health issue. Be very careful. But be extremely careful if you are living in a conflict or any legal conflict with higher authorities. Higher authority means custom and excise, inland revenue, court, police, or investigating authority. Be extra careful. Be extra careful and take much precaution whenever you are dealing with tax and inland revenue, VAT, custom and excise, court, police. Please beware of any financial losses. Beware of any legal conflict. Ketu in 5th house show a lot of worries, tensions due to family, due to parents, due to health, due to recognition, due to appreciation, due to how the people are reacting and acting or reacting toward you. Ketu is also creating a mental worry due to incompleteness, due to a lot of obstacles on your behalf. Things are not getting done on time. You can be lagging behind, away from the objectives. Ketu can make you very worried, and you have to be proactive. You have to have a developing attitude, get up and do attitude, then you'll be fine. Ketu can also in 5th house can create a health issue. You have to be very careful. To take care of your mother's health, your parents' health, your partner's health, and your own well-being. Leo, beware of any health issue linked with tummy, stomach pain, stomach ulcers. Please be very careful. Leo, if you're a pregnant woman, then you have to be extremely cautious. If you're a pregnant lady, then you must look after your own health as well as child's health. Please beware of any skin eruption and bruises. This is not a good period for conceiving a baby. Not a good period. This is definitely not a good period for any kind of speculation. Be very careful. Student must be very thorough, very focused. Student must be disciplined if you're a Leo student in your studies. Otherwise, result can be disastrous. If you're not very thorough, if you're not focused, if you're not determined, if you're not disciplined in your study, the result of the study will be below your expectation. Friends and unfavorable atmosphere might cause some disturbance in your education. If you're too inclined with a romantic relationship, if you're too occupied with other activities, if you're not focused on your own studies and you're occupied with other things, then it will create an impact on your education. An injury cannot be ruled out. An operation cannot be ruled out. Look after your health and look after your well-being. Please, Leo, do take care of your digestive system. Any issue with tummy, lower abdomen. Leo, if you're a student, you must be very focused and determined on your education. That's the only way you can achieve your reward. Please refrain from any distractions. Refrain from any kind of a romantic inclination. Whenever you're go through these kind of legal problems, legal conflicts with higher authorities, financial losses, loss due to fire, deception, loss due to fine, loss due to fine, penalty, punishment, loss due to sickness in family, loss due to fear, uncertainty, due to higher authority, too much in fear and uncertainty due to higher authority, then you have to resolve your Rahu's position in 11th house, Ketu's position in 5th house with the help of these tasks. But Rahu's position in 11th house, Ketu's position in 5th house for Leo, it can give the best effect when the Saturn is in the 5th house, and Saturn at the moment is in the 5th house. Rahu's position in 11th house, Ketu's position in 5th house can give its best effect when the Sun, Jupiter or Moon in the 4th house. Rahu's position in 11th house, Ketu's position in 5th house can give a bad effect when the Mars is in the 3rd house. Then please do these following tasks to rectify any ill effect of Rahu Ketu for Leo. Rahu's in 11th house, Ketu is 5th house. Do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. Do put a saffron tilak on your tongue. Do put a saffron tilak on your belly button. And at the same time, do wear a gold around your neck. Second task, do drink water, milk, juice in a silver glass. Third task, do donate bananas, blankets, money to 5 religious priests. Fourth task, do take 11 kilogram dry whole coconuts and touch each coconut to your forehead and rotate it anti-clockwise 108 times and repeat the same process with 11 kilogram dry whole coconuts and throw in the deepest lake. Repeat that process. Precaution. Beware of any conflicts. Beware of legal conflicts. Beware of fine, penalty and punishment. Chanting for Leo to rectify the position of Rahu's position in 11th house, Ketu's position in 5th house. Aum gam ganpataye name ekdantaye vidmahe vakartundaye dhimahi tanno danti prachodayat. Aum gam ganpataye name. Aum gam ganpataye name ekdantaye vidmahe vakartundaye dhimahi tanno danti prachodayat. Aum gam ganapataye name. Aum gam ganapataye name. Ekdantaye vidmahe vakartundaye dhimahi tanno danti prachodayat. Aum gam ganapataye name. Aum gam ganapataye name. More you do it, more you achieve it. Namaskar. Change your subscription to being paid subscription and enjoy 52 weekly forecast, English and Hindi versions with prediction, task, precaution and chanting for each and every week. Weekly forecast report is around 500 words plus for each and every sign. Video duration is around 4 minutes plus for each and every sign, as well as 12 monthly forecast for each and every month. English and Hindi versions both are available, and very thorough prediction about the month, task, precaution, chantings for the whole month. As monthly forecast report is around 1000 words plus. Video duration for the monthly forecast is around 6 minutes plus, as well as a yearly forecast, English version, Hindi version, very thorough prediction about transit of the planets, including the transit of Saturn, Jupiter, Rahu, Ketu. Prediction about your health for the whole year. Prediction about your educational career if you're a student, professional student. Prediction about your marriage, relationship, romance for the whole year in your yearly forecast. Prediction about your business, profession, career, your job prospects. Prediction about your property investment, your achievements for the whole year. Your complications you can face in the whole year. Your tasks, remedies, precautions, chanting for the boost, chanting for the medicinal cure. So all these predictions are there. Yearly forecast report is around about 7,000 words plus. Video duration for the video version for the yearly forecast report is around 90 minutes plus. Again, become a paid subscriber to have access and to enjoy 52 weekly forecast, 12 monthly forecast and 1 yearly forecast reports and video. You'll have access to 65 reports, 65 videos, all for you with 1 yearly subscription. What you waiting for? Go for it.